Hi Aries, welcome to your May No Contact Love Tarot reading. So Aries, we are looking at the person on your mind, the one you're thinking of in your time of no contact or communication, and you just want to know what the heck is going on. So we're going to be looking at the situation. How do they feel about that? How do they feel about you? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of, and could things change? All right, Aries. So we have the Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle here. So I'm going to pull some of these as your opening messages, and then we'll jump into your reading. And this is for Sun, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, male or female, general collective reading as well. But welcome in, Aries. Welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in, and thank you. My name is Mary, and this is Sunlight Insight Tarot. All right, Aries, let's see what's going on for you. May No Contact Love Tarot reading. Contact, communication, however you want to call it. But let's see. Let's get these messages out and see what's going on. Coherence 13, which is 4 stability foundation. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Discernment 20, which is 2, choices, decisions, partnership, unities. The frequency of discernment supports our ability to view the world and the people around us from a place of inner balance and detachment, yet with compassion and wisdom. Emergence 25, which is 7. 7's a divinely guided spiritual energy. They can be a little bit challenging, though. The frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. And Cosmic Flower 19. So did you have a... Okay, but 19 would be 10, which would be endings, completion, full circle, then 1 in the beginning. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. I always take this Cosmic Flower as a blossoming and like an energetic, like a cosmic, energy, spirit, that energy like blossoming. But I do, and I'm getting this emergence almost like as something has to unfold and change. Like they have a definite understanding here. We do have coherence, and they know a decision has to be made, discernment, that something has to unfold and change in order for things, to blossom, right? So they have an understanding. They know. So let's just see how this plays out into the reading. All right. All right, Aries. So the first thing we're going to do here, we have the Oceanic Tarot, is we're going to look at, get a feeling for the situation. We also have the Crystal Angels Oracle we'll pull at the end. All right, so what we're going to do first, Aries, for this May No Contact, let's look at the situation. Like what's going on? What happened here? All right. How many? Oh, we got 4. All right, let's get one more for Aries. Look at the situation. I just want 1. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. The 7 of Pentacles. And that does say potential. It is in reverse, though. The 5 of Wands, competition. That's usually conflict, competition for me. The 4 of Wands, reward. That usually is about commitment. So obviously that's probably what happened here. 7 of Swords, loss. Yeah. In the Lover's reverse, choices. So it does look like here that this person made a choice that they probably didn't want a commitment right now. Obviously, we do have the Lover's reverse, which is that disconnect, the no communication, the disconnect between you right now. Right away, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like, Aries, this was you tired of waiting and waiting and waiting for this person to offer commitment. 4 Wands right here, or leveling up the connection. Definitely led to a challenge in the connection with the 5 of Wands. Seven of Swords, I mean, that could be, it's not always lying, cheating, stealing. It could be running out of fear, avoidance. So they could have been running out of fear, avoiding the whole situation of commitment, or what is this, leveling up, whatever the situation may be, that led to the disconnect. So obviously, I think you got tired of waiting, and I think you probably told him, you know, it's time for change and leveling up, which led to this whole situation, right? And they understand, you know, they understand, even if they didn't say much in return, or whatever the case may be, they definitely understand. All right, so I'm going to mention the signs that I see, Aries, so that you could take them how they resonate. It can be signs of chart, people dealing with. If signs don't resonate, totally fine. You can disregard them. It doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we do have Gemini here. Let's see what's on the bottom. Ace of Swords is the sword of truth. So I feel like you were very open and honest with this person, right? Let's say victory. So you were hoping for that. I think you took the lead here with the King of Wands, because that could be you, Aries, even though it's Leo for me, which led now to this hanged man limbo situation, like this whole connection now in limbo, right? Okay. So let's see, how do they feel about this whole situation? Like, how do they truly feel now about this whole situation? For Aries, made no contact. How do they feel now about this whole situation? Oh my goodness. Okay, that's way too many. Way too many. Let's take this one. Okay, Two of Pentacles. So up in the air about the whole thing, obviously, there's a sense of unbalance here. Nine of Swords, so they do have stress, anxiety over this. Nine of Cups, they feel like they can't fulfill the wish that you want. The Nine of Cups reverse. So they're stressed out about the whole situation, and they're definitely not in balance, and they know that this whole connection is now up in the air. Judgment reverse. I think they know they made a quick judgment here, so maybe they said, well, I don't want commitment. And maybe they, reflecting on that possibly, does say self-reflection, that maybe they made a decision, judgment too fast, too soon. Page of Swords. So it looks like they could be checking out your social media, right? Seeing what you're doing, what you're saying about the whole situation. Kind of keeping tabs, but doesn't mean they're necessarily talking to you. They may want to. They may just want to say, well, you know, I was right. I couldn't fulfill your wish of a commitment like you wanted, so I made a quick judgment, and I wish I hadn't done that. And I just want to tell you that, but it doesn't mean that they're still going to give you a commitment, right? So we have Scorpio showing up here. Definitely a wish was not fulfilled, because this does say a wish, right? So they know they couldn't fulfill your wishes like you wanted them to. Okay, let's see what's on the bottom. Queen of Cups. So they know this is a very sensitive situation, and they know you love them a lot, and they possibly do have feelings for you, even if they never told you. That's something they could have struggled with, was, you know, confessing or sharing love, saying I love you, those things like that, especially with the Nine of Wands and the Queen of Cups here. And also about this connection moving forward, romantically and deepening, was a big struggle for them. Because the Nine of Wands, you know, defense, definitely having a defense up about this. But yet they feel like they made a judgment too soon, and they just want to tell you that. So why? If they're not going to change what they said, why even tell you they feel like they made a quick decision too soon? That wouldn't make any sense, right? But let's see how they feel about you, Aries. Let's see how they feel about you. For Aries, for this May no contact, how do they feel about Aries? How do they feel about Aries? Let's see. Yeah, they do have love for you. Queen of Cups here. They do love you. They do love you. So, but they, oh my God, I was just going to say, but they struggle with it. And it just came out again. Oh my gosh. So what else? Well, we do have the moon reverse, which is, they clearly know how they feel. They clearly knew how they feel, but I think they struggle showing it, saying it, in that respect. But they do, the moon reverse, there's no illusion, confusion. They know exactly how they feel. Coherence, understanding. They do have an understanding of how you feel, how they feel, and what, you know, is wanted in the connection. Knight of Cups. So it's like they do, it's like they do want this to move forward. They do want this connection, this love, but yet they struggle with it. Okay, what else? Let's get one more. 10 of Wands. So they may actually let their oppression, weigh down energy, overwhelming, you know, kind of energy about this whole thing get the better of them. Because the 10 of Wands is, you know, it does say responsibility, but I feel like they're just going to let this weigh them down rather than, you know, just kind of seeing where it goes. But we do have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, a lot of water showing up here. So they're overwhelmed by their feelings, emotions for you, and they know exactly how they feel, and they struggle with it and with telling and showing you. Very overwhelmed here, 10 of Wands. Oh my God, the King of Cups. I mean, look at that, King, Queen of Cups. There's no doubting that you love each other. But the King of Cups, for me, can be very, I mean, he always wears a big cloak. And for me, he kind of hides a lot under that. So he's my very reserved, held back king, even though he knows how he feels, right? I'd rather have him in reverse than he's outpouring from that cup. Very open, emotional, vulnerable, you know, doesn't hide anything. Queen of Pentacles, Justice. So they know that you're expecting more commitment, maybe even marriage, you know. But they don't know if they can do that. 6 of Wands reverse. Wow. Okay. All right, Aries. So let's see what they're doing right now. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? For Aries, May no contact. What are they doing right now that you need to be aware of? King of Wands. 6 of Pentacles reverse. Definitely still. Okay, let's see. The World. 10 of Swords reverse, though. Chariot. Usually about positive movement forward. So they definitely know that they did not reciprocate the 6 of Pentacles reverse, because upright, that's balance, reciprocation for me. The World, so they could be feeling right now that this is the end. But the 10 of Swords reverse is saying, no, I don't want this to be over, because it says endings. No, I don't want this to be over. I mean, they could come rushing in here from a distance. Positive movement forward here, success, victory, balance. Taking the lead. Maybe for a new beginning, because they know, because they're feeling like it could be over, right? And the more they sit and think about it, right? Understanding, making a decision, how things have to unfold and change for this to blossom. So we got Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Cancer. I mean, the King of Wands does stand up, take the lead, goes after what they want, makes it happen. We do have regeneration here with the World. And the Chariot is movement. So, I mean, they could be taking some sort of movement here. But let's see what's on the bottom. Knight of Wands goes after what they want, makes it happen. Very fiery, passionate, go-getter kind of energy. High Priestess, definitely they're feeling the repercussions of no contact right now. High Priestess, definitely. 3 of Cups could be a reunion, coming back around, reuniting. And there's going to have to be a lot of clarity, truth, and communication here, which I don't feel like they've done regarding their feelings and everything else involved, right? So they know that has to be, that's what has to unfold and change, right? Communication, truth, clarity, feelings, love, emotions, everything. They have to be practical about this. This says practicality. All right, so what we're going to do now, Aries, is we're going to look at how things are going to change with clarifiers to see what else you need to know. And then we'll get into the Crystal Angels Oracle and pull some of those at the end as well. But if it does resonate so far, Aries, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly, greatly appreciated. All right, Aries, so let's see, how could things change here? How could things change? Let's see. Aries, how could things change? Let's see. Six of Cups. Well, there's a return. There you go. There's a return. Six of Wands reverse. Now, sometimes the Six of Wands can be ego. This could be them, it's in reverse, releasing their ego. I still don't feel like they still don't know if they can fulfill every wish you have in the connection, that they can make this a success. But I do see a return here in doing the right thing. The Justice card. Eight of Cups. Yeah, they're definitely at a distance right now, but they know that has to change. It does say change here. In the Ten of Pentacles. So they know that definitely long-term commitment, marriage, whatever is on the line here. They know that is something that this, even if it's not really talked about in depth right now, even if it's leveling up from, okay, let's just say we're in a relationship, they know that perhaps that you are looking for down the road, you know, long-term commitment, marriage, whatever. So I think they want to do the right thing, and they do want to return here. Six of Cups, obviously, they're at the distance to do the right thing with the Justice card. And they know the Ten of Pentacles is the outcome, the expected outcome in this. We have Libra showing up here. Let's see what else. Queen of Swords can speak with true clarity, communication. And a solid new beginning here. Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor here. It looks like they could be stepping up to the plate here, Aries. That is actually you with the Emperor. New beginning, the Fool reverse. So, yeah, they didn't jump in. They didn't take this risk before. I think they kind of know that was a mistake. You know, that was foolish. Now putting in the work, Eight of Pentacles. It always happens with the distance and the no communication. That changes a lot. Like there was a lot of holding back. They know that. But they've been thinking about this a lot with the Four of Swords. Oops, as my cat jumped down. That they didn't make that offer. Page of Pentacles reverse. They may want to take it slow and not rush, take time, you know. But this Knight does usually cross the finish line. But of course, that's going to be up to you, Aries, what you want to do with this. But I do see them now, you know, realizing, okay, this has to unfold and change. The blossom, I do think they don't want this to be over. Of course, it always turns out this way where you have to go into no contact, communication, set the limit, set the boundary, the ultimatum, then things change. You know, a lot of times it happens that way. Not for everybody, but anyway, and you know, justice does speak of soul contracts, past life, universal law and order, things meant to be, balance, doing the right thing. And they know that has to change, right? All right, Aries, so we're going to get you some crystal angels and see what else you need to know. Also, everything else you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out as well. Everything you need to know about me, this reading, this channel. Also, the links you need to everything. That's way too many. As well as my other two tarot channels, if you do want to check them out as well. Right, let's get one. If I can shuffle one more here. Okay, that one. Sticking. All right, let's see. Gold. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So maybe you've been praying about this, right? Look at all the gold showing up here. Calcite. Busy times and multitasking. Take charge of your schedule during this busy time and honestly assess your underlying reasons for being busy. So maybe this person was kind of being busy on purpose, like, you know. Titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're asking about. So it could be, I feel also that maybe this person has been through some things in their life and that's why they're like this. Because we did see the Queen of Swords. They can be male or female, it doesn't matter. Someone who's been through a lot of difficult times as well. Look at all the gold, diamond. Oh, could be getting something here. I mean, we have gold and diamond. I mean, seriously, value your self-worth. You are God's precious gem. I definitely feel like you set that limit, boundary. You knew what you wanted, and you know, they had to go their own way, do what they have to do, and kind of like they had the wake-up call now, right? Okay, so it looks like things could change here, Aries, but it's definitely up to you what you want to do. Look at all this gold. That's just crazy. Gold, diamond. Anyway, Aries, that's what I have. So I do hope that helped, that resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.